We're going to show you today a cool rear bike light that we carry here at Luna. And this light's called the Milan, and what's really cool about it is that it has just a ton of features. It does left turn, right turn, emergency, stop, and laser lines on the sides to, show traffic that if they're getting too close to you. To turn it on, there's a button on the side of the light itself, and you have to hit this button for what seems like eternity. There you go, and eventually it will turn on. A few people have been confused about that and thought theirs was broken, but you just have to wait for it. It'll come on. And then once it's on, you can mount this piece to your handlebars. It comes with a little strap, and then it's all wireless, so you don't have to hook it up to a battery or anything. It's got its own internal battery on both parts. So once you've got the light on, you can go ahead and hit the different buttons to get the different functionality. And the first button I'm going to show you is the laser. And I don't know if you guys can see that from there, but there's laser lines on the ground. And then if you hit it again, the laser lines on the ground will flash. And then if you hit it a third time, they turn back off. And then the next button I'm going to show you is the emergency flashers. So if you hit the emergency flasher button, you'll see that the first thing it does is it does just a stop mode, where it just cycles the rear light. And then if you hit it again, it'll go into solid. And if you hold it down the third time, it'll go into actual emergency flasher mode. Okay, so those are the three options you can get from that, as well as if you hold this down, it'll turn the light off. And it takes a second to cycle down, but it will do it. And then if you hold it again, it'll turn the light back on. Okay, and now that you're back on, you can try the left turn signal and the right turn signal. And then if you want to stop the turn signal, you can just hit the center button and it'll go back to flashing, and then regular stop, and then solid. And that's how you operate a Milan light and all of its functionality. I'll cycle through the different settings on the Milan laser light here and show you what it can do. First thing we're going to do is, it's already powered on. This is the way it starts up. It just shows solid red with the two solid yellows. And then you can hit the laser button once and it'll turn on the solid lasers. And if you hit it a second time, it'll make them flash. And then third time turns them back off. We'll leave them on for a second. Then the next thing I'll show you is the flasher button. First time you hit it, it's going to go into this mode where it flashes the red and the yellow. You hit it again, and it's going to switch into this mode where it does sort of a Knight Rider theme. And then if you hit it a third time, it goes back to solid. And then the other two buttons on the controller are your turn signals. So you can signal left turn and right turn. And then if you want to power off, you just hold down the emergency button and it'll power off. And if you power back on, hold the same button again and it powers back on.